I called you.
You did.
I got your phone number. I searched, and your name came up with like 5 phone numbers. So I called 5 different unknown phone numbers to get voicemails and leave the same voicemail in every single person's. And it was basically like, I know this sounds crazy and you don't know me, but I need you to call me back because I think I can help you. So it went to auction, and it got bid up to a crazy amount because there was a huge amount of equity in the house.
Yep.
And had I won that bid, I still would have reached out to you and been like, okay, well, what's the plan? What do you want to do? How do you want to work this, right?
Right.
But since someone else did, the only way that I could do this was to make you known that there's a surplus. And I think it was like $160,000 surplus that you have to petition the court in order to get, and most people don't know that money would just sit there and you would have, not had your house and not had the money. But then you came in, and as we talked and just learned more about your situation, you didn't want to leave your house, right?
Right. Our house was built in the 30s. My mother's parents, my grandparents, bought the house early 80s. It was a 2-bedroom cottage. And then mid to late 80s, my dad built the house. He had a contractor frame it, and he built it. And it became a 3-bedroom, 2-story home that he did everything for. And the kids and I just, no, we don't want to leave. That's been our home. My dad built it. He has passed. They both passed. And the goal was to keep it. I got the phone call. I don't think I called you back right away. I think I waited a little bit because I was nervous, Nobody really knew what was going on with our situation. Took me forever to tell my kids about it. I explained my story, what the situation was. I had family that was looking to try and help. And we sat down, we kind of talked through all the options. You guys were able to help us get an attorney, work through all the paperwork, make sure that we weren't getting screwed over in the long run. So came to closing today. Excited because I get to walk out with money.
And get to stay in your house.
You get to stay in my house, right. Yes.
That's exciting. That is so exciting. That is what makes all of this worth it. Sometimes as bad things can happen to good people. And that's where I'm like, just trust the process. Trust that God loves you and is still looking out for you, even when you may not think that God is there, when you may not think people care. He sees you and he recognizes that and will take care of you.
In reality, you're a huge part of it because we have a home to go to. We have a home that Amazon's delivering packages for the events that we're doing and helping the community. If you're struggling and you're not sure what to do and you're in a position like we were in, I would definitely, reach out. A great company. I walked in crying pretty much the first day and didn't know, is this gonna happen, I kind of walked out feeling great and with high hopes, and we're at closing and everything worked out and all promises were kept.